Alright, I know what you're thinking. Wave 6 has been out for like a month and a half at this point. How is there still anything we don't know about it? Simple. We know that there are 3 courses that were supposed to be part of this wave that just never happened. Here is Wave 6 as it released. Here is Wave 6 according to the course codes. And here is Wave 6 according to the prefixes. As you can see, there are 3 courses that were supposed to be here that we just never got. And due to the fact that Wave 6 has now been released and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is done with new content, I doubt we ever will know what these 3 courses are. But that's what I'm here to figure out today. Let's get the obvious one out of the way first. Piranha Plant Pipeline. It was a surprise to everyone, myself included, when the Wave 6 reveal trailer came out and this course was nowhere to be seen. We know it must have been planned at one point because we have 2 slots that could have fit it, slot 6-3 and 6-7. Of these 2, I think it was meant for slot 6-7 as slot 6-3 is right before Piranha Plant Cove, which, as we can tell from its code, was always intended to be there, and I doubt Nintendo would have put 2 courses with Piranha Plant in the name back to back. But I guess at some point they decided to cut Pipeline out of the Booster Course Pass entirely, as when Wave 6 released, Course 6-7 was shown to be Rosalina's Ice World. Why was it replaced though? I'm not entirely sure. There are a few reasons it could have been. Number 1, like I said, we already had a course in this wave with Piranha Plant in the name, and they probably didn't want that kind of overlap. Number 2, this course has a bit of a similar aesthetic to Piranha Plant Slide from Mario Kart 7, which has been in the game since launch. Not to mention, in some languages, this course is called Piranha Plant Slide, which just really confuses things. And it also just doesn't feel fitting for the final wave. It feels much simpler, more like a Wave 1 or 2 course, if you ask me. So, I think Nintendo just looked at the list of courses they could replace it with, saw Wave 6 didn't have an ice course, despite it being a winter release, and decided, alright, throw Rosalina's Ice World instead. It's ironic, really, because this course was based on a scrapped concept for Mario Kart DS, so now, it's been scrapped twice. Also, I'm just going to be honest, Course 6-3, being a Nitro course we know nothing about, I don't really think I can predict what that was supposed to be, so I'm not even going to try. What I can predict, though, is course number 6-6, our missing GameCube course that was replaced by Daisy Circuit, because this time, I actually have something to go off of. First, let's take a look at the Double Dash courses that are in Tour that didn't make it to 8 Deluxe, those being Mushroom Bridge and Dino Dino Jungle. Mushroom Bridge, I think, was not likely for this spot at all, due to the fact that it is a Flower Cup course, and this slot is in the final cup of the entire game. I feel like Mushroom Bridge was way too simple, and as such, I don't think anything from the Mushroom or Flower Cup could have gone here. Dino Dino Jungle, on the other hand, would have been perfect. It's already a Special Cup course, making it a good fit for the last cup of the game, and it has a history of being the second course in the final cup, which is where this slot is. There's just one issue. We got DK Mountain, and not only that, when the wave released, we saw that DK Mountain's code was 5-6, meaning that the Jungle course was never even planned to be in Wave 6, but in Wave 5, and I highly doubt that Nintendo was planning both Jungle courses. So now instead, we have to turn to the Double Dash courses that are not in 8 Deluxe or in Tour. Like I mentioned earlier, I highly doubt any Mushroom or Flower Cup courses were planned for this slot, due to it being so late in the game, so we can cross off Luigi Circuit, Peach Beach, and Mario Circuit. I also think it's pretty safe to say that, due to the fact that it's in the same cup as Wii Rainbow Road, GameCube Rainbow Road was not planned to go here. Wario Coliseum can also be taken out because we already got Waluigi Stadium, which it shares music with. And even if it didn't end up originally being planned for that spot, We got SNES Bowser's Castle 3 in this cup, so I don't think GameCube Bowser Castle was happening either. That leaves our only option as Mushroom City. So what happened to Mushroom City? I suspect that the reason it was cut from the Booster Course Pass was because it was scrapped from Tour as well. Now, in most cases, the way we know a course was cut from Tour is through seeing any unused assets for it. This is how we know courses like Cheese Land, Grumble Volcano, and the Woohoo Island tracks were planned for Tour at some point, as they all have assets relating to them that never got used. Now, this is not the case for Mushroom City. However, I think I know why. I think at some point, Mushroom City was being developed for Mario Kart Tour, but early on into this year, they had to scrap it for one reason or another. Maybe it was too much for Tour's engine to get all of the cars moving across all the paths. I think after scrapping Mushroom City, they took a look at the assets they had already made for the course, being the Bob-omb cars and the Wiggler bus, and decided instead to make the similar nighttime traffic-based course of Moonview Highway from Mario Kart Wii, and the much simpler Double Dash traffic course, Mushroom Bridge, as these would be able to use those assets they had already made. I don't think Nintendo originally planned for either of these courses to come to the Booster Course Pass, but evidently something changed. I think that around this same time, in addition to Mushroom City being scrapped from Tour, an entire Nitro course was scrapped from the Booster Course Pass. And to fill that slot, Nintendo just thought, Mario Kart Wii is a fan favorite. We're remaking Moonview Highway for Tour. Let's throw it in Wave 5 of the Booster Course Pass as well. Which is why, when Wave 5 released, Moonview Highway had the code of 6-3, showing that it took the spot of what was supposed to be a Nitro course. I know there are some people who think, even now, that Mushroom Bridge was supposed to be in Wave 5 and that Moonview Highway replaced it, but that's just not true. The course codes show DK Mountain was meant to be in Wave 5, Moonview Highway replaced a Nitro course that will probably never see the light of day now. Mushroom Bridge was just never planned for the Booster Course Pass. And that's what I think happened to our 3 missing courses from Wave 6. Course 6-6 was supposed to be Mushroom City until it was scrapped from Tour and had to be replaced. Course 6-7 was supposed to be Piranha Plant Pipeline until who knows why that one got replaced. And Course 6-3 could have been anything. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, this was just a nice short video I felt like making because I saw a lot of things that pointed to the fact that we could have gotten Mushroom City, so I thought I'd share my theory with you guys. But let me know down below if you guys agree with this theory, if you guys think you have any of your own theories of what happened to these courses or what they were supposed to be, or if you just think I'm insane for thinking Mushroom City was ever planned in a DLC that already had 14 city courses. But that's all from me for today. Tune in next time when I'll be doing a full review of the entire Booster Course Pass. Until then, though, I will see you guys next year.